Here's how I removed my Salon gel and replaced it with long-wearing polish. Here's what you'll need. The first thing you need to do is buff off the first layer of gel polish so that it's not shiny anymore. This breaks the seal and makes it easier for the acetone to soak through so that you can scrape it off. Once you have as much shiny as possible off, you're then going to tear off a piece of cotton, saturate it in acetone, place that on the nail, and then wrap it in foil. Repeat that for each nail. I'm doing one hand at a time. Don't forget your moral support. I'm checking this after 10 minutes. It's not quite ready yet, so I'm putting it back on there for 5 to 10 additional minutes. It's now scraping off easily. Want to be careful to damage your nail as little as possible. Once you've got as much scraped off as possible, you're then going to buff with a fine file any additional leftover polish. Then you're going to take one of these 4-way buffers and just smooth out your nails as much as you possibly can so that you have a smooth surface. My cuticles are very thick, so I'm using a cuticle remover and pushing back and scraping my cuticles. Next, you take this smaller tool and just clean any debris from under your nails. Then take a cuticle trimmer and trim off any excess cuticle. Once you have that all finished, you'll wipe down your nails an alcohol wipe or a cotton ball soaked in alcohol. Once that's done, you can see any additional trimming, buffing, filing, or cleaning that needs to be done. Now we're ready for polish. I'm using Essie's Gel Couture, which is a little spendy, but it lasts very long. Apply a thin coat to each nail, scraping off any obvious mistakes. We're going to do a better cleanup later. If you can do it in 3 brush strokes, that's best. Once you have your complete first coat on, you're going to go directly back in with a second coat before that fully dries. Don't worry about making any mistakes here because we're going to go back in and do a cleanup with acetone. You can pull off any fibers that you see with tweezers. Once you have your 2 coats complete, you're going to pull off a piece of cotton with a metal nail file and then wrap that around the pointed end. Dip that in acetone so that you have a nice sharp edge to clean up any mistakes. Once that's done, you can go back in and clean off any larger dollops of polish with a Q-tip. Now it's time for the clear coat. Make sure you're using an appropriate clear coat for the Longwear polish. I think it looks pretty good. We'll see how it holds up. Three days later, still looking good. Follow me for more.